In this lesson, we'll look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet is a report which shows the assets, the liabilities, and equity in the business at any particular moment in time regarding a particular business. Now, in this quick course, we shall not go into much detail. Let's look at the balance sheet. Let's go back. Now, the very first balance sheet we could look at is part of the dashboard. Dashboard is really a summarized overview of the business. So this is what we have recorded looks like. No fixed assets. We got a bank balance there for 530, cash balance of 3020. We add these two, we end up with total current assets. Current liabilities is nothing. Net current assets 7550. Long-term liabilities 1070. This is the loan. Net business assets of total assets minus long-term liabilities gives us 6480. Capital brought forward is 0. Capital added was 400. Net profit is 19580. This one was paid for tax, and this is drawings taken out of the business. Now, at the close of business, before any further drawings, the value in the business is 6,480. That's the value in the business. That is equal to the assets, bank and cash balance, minus the long-term liability. That should give us the 6,480. And that is what constitutes the value of the business. So that is the most condensed balance sheet. We could look at this balance sheet on a periodic basis. Let's come to reports quickly. Period reports here. We scroll down, P15. This P15, all right, that's the balance sheet. No, P14. Here we're going to look at balance sheet on P14. Okay, this is the balance sheet. Let us make it smaller to see a bit more. This is not much different from what we have seen. It's slightly more detailed. But it doesn't differ much. We've got the bank and cash balances there. We've got the long-term liability there. We've got the capital introduced. We've got the net profit. We've got the tax on profit. We've got the drawings. Now, this is for the first quarter. Yes, that's good. Now, this one doesn't differ much from the final balance sheet at the year end. Let's find it on the mini year-end reports checklist. It doesn't differ much because all transactions were recorded for the first quarter. So whatever we have for the first quarter will be the same as at the year end. So come to report B2. Now let's see. I think I clicked the wrong report. This should be B4. Yeah, this is B4. We need a report B2. We should click once. Yeah, and this is the balance sheet. Now, as you realize, it doesn't differ much. It doesn't differ much from the quarterly balance sheet, simply because all the transactions recorded were belonging to the first quarter, so the values are the same. And that is a quick overview of the balance sheet. And what makes this learning fast is that you don't have to learn to prepare that balance sheet. At most, you learn to interpret it, but basically you click a button, the balance sheet is presented, and present it to whoever requires it. That brings us to the end of the balance sheet. Any questions via our Facebook page? Thank you.